First of all, how did you land at Carleton? There was a NCAA-like bidding war for your services, constant speculation in the papers on where you're going to land. What was that process like, and how did that process land you as a Raven?
Yeah, when I first started finishing my last year of high school, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to stay in Canada. I didn't want to go down to the States. I felt I should stay in Canada and play here.
And why didn't you want to go down south?
I don't know, I've heard a lot of stories about people going down to the US to try and get exposure and have a bad time. I played 1 minute game, 2 minute game, and come back to Canada. I felt I don't want to pursue an NCAA American career. I want to stay in Canada, so I feel that's my best fit.
Man, you look so unassuming, almost like Woody Harrelson in White Man Can't Jump. Is that part of your mystique or part of your hustle? Does that help your game? Because you look like you'd be putting up numbers in accounting class, not so much on the court.
Yeah, I got that a bit. A lot in high school, kind of the awkward, skinny, lanky guy who can't play that well. And then I'll score a few points and then they kind of get into a panic. But it kind of runs off after a few times you play. There's film now, there's scouts. It doesn't work as much at university as it did in high school, but my first year I caught people by surprise.
Yeah, but the funny thing is that everyone that I've talked to, other guys that play against you say that, man, once this guy goes on that court, he flips the switch. You ice grill people, you're a different guy. I was watching some footage of you, and you weren't even smiling during the national anthem. What is it about you that makes that name Tyson so fitting? Because you're a killer on the court.
I don't know, when I'm off the court, I'm pretty quiet, I'm pretty relaxed, but on the court, being quiet really doesn't help. I've learned that the hard way. If you're quiet, you get beat up, you get bullied, so you got to be angry, you got to play with a chip on your shoulder, as if you got to get something done.
Now, I kind of feel that at Carleton, you guys have that Beyonce factor where, you know, for you guys to like what you do, you have to put a ring on it. You have to end the year with a championship ring for people to start to talk about you with the other great teams.
Every year, our goal is to win national championship. I don't see why it shouldn't be. So you start the year, you want to win it all. That's the reason why we play basketball, to win the national championship. Whether we do win, and we do get compared to other past Carleton teams, so be it. But as long as we get the national championship, then we're happy.
My take on you, though, personally, is I kind of feel like you're the type of guy that doesn't want to just have that ring. You want to be the guy to purchase it. You want to be the MVP of the tournament like Oswaldo Genti.
7 on the clock. Deep 3, Oswaldo, you gotta be kidding me.
You want to be dominant on both ends of the floor like Dornicamp.
Penny to inbound, gets it to Dornicamp, and one.
You want to be the guy to hit the big shots in the big moments like Stu Turnbull. Is that true?
Every year there's a guy that hits the shots at the end, that makes the big plays. It changes from year to year, as you saw before. Stu hit a huge shot a couple of years back.
Stu Turnbull for the win! He got it! He got it! He got it! The Ravens win!
Every kid growing up does it in their driveway, counting down in their head, throwing up the last second shot and cheering for themselves when they hit it. But we'll see how the game goes. Hopefully we won't have to be in that situation. We'll be a little more comfortable margin, but we'll see how it goes.
The Score's got the OUA Basketball Final Four. Our coverage starts with the semifinals, Friday, March 4th at 6 p.m. Eastern.